It's a nice sunny day here today, and I wanted to show you what the Delta Pro is bringing in from my 1000 watt solar panels, 740 watts or so. I've got a load going right now on it. I've got all my lights on, I have the TV on, I have a fan on. It's pulling 380 watts. So we've got the TV on with the player, all the lights, the extra lights that I have here on this switch. And these two lights over here are on. They're separate. I have a fan going. And essentially everything that I could turn on that's not a tool that I would sometimes always have on while I was working. And yeah, we're at 380 watts. There's 400, and that number goes up and down depending on what's on the TV. The TV will draw as much as a 50 watt difference between like a dark scene and a really bright scene. But I got a request from a viewer to ask what would the maximum amount of charging power be if I connected into the grid and had my solar connected at the same time. So for this experiment, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to go into settings and set the AC charge speed for 1800 watts. Let me get this to focus. 1800 watts. And you can change that by just going into settings here. You can set it all the way down to 200 watts. So we're just going to crank it up to 1000 watts. So yeah, we're pulling in 740, we're using 387, and we're at 81%. So all we have to do is plug this in to the grid. Which, for those of you who know, this is my grid power coming in from underground power from the house. And then, of course, my power coming out from the Delta Pro is going into my electrical box that powers the shop. So if I want to go back to grid power, I just plug them into here. And I can then remove the Delta Pro if I want or need to. So, but to charge it, all I have to do is plug in to one of these. So I'm going to try to do this with one hand, and I haven't done this specifically before, so we're going to see what happens. So yeah, you got the relay that kicks in. If I can get that to plug in all the way. There we go. So wow, yeah, you can see that number jump. 2300. And I don't remember what the charging time was before with just the solar. It was a couple hours maybe. But now look at that, 22 minutes. And still all my lights and TV and everything are on. So if I were to turn the inverter off, you see it goes from 22 minutes okay, not making a whole lot of difference. 20 minutes. So yeah, if I had more solar power coming in, like I'm eventually going to have, it has a maximum of 1600 watts. I have a couple more panels that will max out at 1500 watts all total. Then if you wanted to charge this thing pretty quickly, that would be the way to do it.